son of mine will ever do the work of villains, the will of fools. If you believe it, it must be true. No son of mine, no son of mine. No son of mine will ever need to beg forgiveness, no wicked deed. Head full of evil, heart full of greed. No son of mine, no son of mine. Here we are, living dead, hand to God with one foot in the grave. Evil eyes, innocence, don't forget what your good book says. No son of mine, no son of mine, no son of mine, no son of mine, no son of mine will ever be under the power vested in thee. Marching us down on his knees. No son of mine, no son of mine. Here we are, living dead, hand to God with one foot in the grave. Evil eyes, innocence, don't forget what your good book says. No son of mine, no son of mine, no son of mine, no son of mine.
So, I'm going to do something here in a little bit. Going to get some endurance challenge warm up in, which is a very odd thing. Normally, something that would not happen. This is also something that I would recommend a lot more drivers to be on for now. I know a lot of guys are still MIA during the day, this early on a Friday, work, personal life, everything like that, etc., etc. But a lot of guys, I don't know how many of them have the stream notified to give them notifications. On their devices, or if they even do, or how many people even realize I'm on. So, doesn't really concern me all that much, because I'm here. I know not many people were probably made aware of this, obviously. Kind of seems like an unfair advantage, I guess you could say, but it's one of those things where you just gotta pay attention. You just gotta be aware. You just gotta, I can only do so much without holding everybody's hand. With that being said, we're gonna get some warm up in. I know I got some background music going on just to hype up the mood a little bit. My Pandora's playing, whatever it plays, it plays. I do not own copyrights to any of the music, sounds, audio, visual, or images played on this. Obviously it's by Pandora, they have all the licensing, I do not. As of the imagery and the music coming from the game is by Motorsports Games, NASCAR Ignition 21, so forth. As I'm about to make me some food anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't know if anyone's watching the stream yet. Like I said, I'm not actually near my screen. But I guess this is a good time to get people in, or see if anyone hops on. Not sure. I do have a limited time to do this, so there's a reason. There's a reason that I'm doing an endurance challenge warm-up. For those that don't know, or those that will watch the stream, or for those that are unable to race, or just any of the fans out there that we used to have, not sure if we still do or not, the Endurance Challenge is an event that is meant to take a set amount of time. We did one many moons ago back on NASCAR Heat 5. If you were following us then, if you weren't, no big deal, you're here now. For that, it is an extended amount of races that are supposed to set a certain amount of time. We had one on NASCAR Heat 5. It was 3 races. One was 25%, one was 50%, and one was 100%. Back when you could choose your own race lengths. We also did one on grid when it took place back in the Grandmaster Challenge. It did not have its own thing. It was just part of the Grandmaster Challenge, which was 3 races. 2 of them were 50 laps, and 2 random tracks that were selected that were a mile or smaller, and one of them was 100 laps that was also a mile or smaller as well. So tonight on NASCAR Ignition, obviously you cannot do that. You cannot change the race length online or lobbies or anything such as that. But we can choose how many races we want to do. So with that being said, we will do 12 set races. No one's on here. So, anyway, excuse me, it will be 12 races. Shake A, bump A, shake B, bump B, shake C, bump C. Must mandate those, but people are like, that's back and forth, a lot of shaking this, whatever. But I did add some winner-take-all races. Both winner-take-alls will be 5 points. There will be 2 mandatory yellow races where we stop the race halfway through to a yellow and we all regroup. There also will be a mandatory green flag drive-through. You can take tires if you want, take gas if you want. You don't have to, but you do at least have to go into the pit road under green at some point. And then another thing, there's a reason I am under the 2021 cars right now. It's because 3 times 4 is 12. There's 4 categories: 2021, shake and bump, 2022, shake and bump. So we will be doing all 4 categories tonight. 2021 shake A, 2021 bump A, 2022 A, shake A, and 2022 bump A, and then BB, BBB, CCC, and there's your 12 races, so forth. So I do miss these 2021 cars a little bit. I was getting a lot better at some of the places like Homestead, Darlington. I will say that my trainer at that time was definitely Big A Money. Some places like Vegas, Michigan, Indy Road Course, Road America. I was definitely the teacher there, not the student. Same with Richmond, when I won the Season 1 championship. Super speedways are pretty self-explanatory. Texas, never been a fan of. Watkins Glen, always been a fan of. Texas on this game in general. I mean, not any other past game. Past games I always loved Texas, but past 2021 or 2022 in this game, Texas is just a major pain in the rear. But Bristol Dirt, that's just terrible all the way around. There's no beating around that bush either. So, I don't know who's gonna hop online. I would search randomly, search with some people. No one's on, so that's cool. I will get some self, driving in on my own. So, once my food's done, anyways, but so it's pretty interesting though, because in the 2021 cars, Bristol Dirt was not online. Daytona Road Course is on this as well. Only had day and night Martinsville. 2022 only has night. 2022 does not have Daytona field, and they did include Bristol Dirt. Excuse me. These guys don't have Gateway. The 21 cars do not have Gateway. Worldwide Technology would be after Watkins Glen alphabetically. These guys also do not have Auto Club. So a couple tracks that, a couple tracks that 2021 will have, 22 doesn't, and a couple tracks that they won't have that 22 doesn't. So I think tonight that may play a factor. I mean, not really. If there's tracks that they don't have, like Auto Club, Gateway, I mean, that's cool. It's 2 less tracks we got to really worry about, I guess. But also you have replacements. Actually, Gateway and Bristol Dirt also you don't have. But Daytona Road Course is one that will be added. I think that's the only one. Bristol, like I said, Bristol Day Race. I believe Daytona Road Course and Bristol Day Race are the only tracks that are on 21 online. Oh, Pocono, excuse me, Pocono as well. So Pocono, Martinsville Day, and Daytona Road Course will be on tonight. Martinsville Day, Gateway, Auto Club will be on 22s. There will not be Pocono or Bristol Day or Daytona Road Course on 22. So it's a swap 3 for 3. You win some, lose some, cool, whatever. Still on the game, just not online, which is really weird. Pocono you can play offline 2022s. Martinsville Day you can play offline 2022s. Daytona Road Course obviously can't because they took that completely off the schedule. Auto Club is not on 2021 at all. So, and neither is Gateway. So you can't even run if you wanted to. It's just because they replaced some of the tracks online when they added the tracks to the game. So they're still in the game for 22. They just had to swap them out because there was just a limit of, you know, how many things can be online, how many tracks they can have, you know, just memory and space and storage and stuff like that. You know, the typical gaming stuff, you know, there's limitations to what each game has. And granted, 21 Ignition is not the greatest game ever made, don't get me wrong by any means, but I would much rather play this over Heat 5, don't get me wrong. We did have Season 8 on Heat 5. The 10-11 did win. Not saying he wouldn't have beat me, but I will say part of that's because I wasn't able to run playoffs with some personal matters. Yeah, it's not, you know, nothing against Heat 5. I think that it's a great game. I just think that Ignition will forever be a better NASCAR game than any of the Heat Series games. Heat Series just doesn't have physical capability that this game does. The brakes are complete crap. You can't turn at road courses without, you know, it's overshoot the corners or just hit the brakes and slide and overshoot the corners. So it's really lose-lose. So I'm not sure where I really want to start this off. We have 3 races each category. So I don't really know where to really start off at, because A, B, and C for shake and bump. So I mean, granted, all 3 races can be any road course, all 3 races can be Kansas for shake or bump. I mean, but I don't think that'll happen. I just don't know where to start. That's the problem. I mean, I think I'm gonna take us back. I don't know this song either. I think I'm gonna take us back. Definitely go to Vegas and just see what happens. Definitely don't need to feel the type where. So, let's take us here, see what happens. My food's about done anyway, so yeah.
We're here on the West Coast for our abbreviated West Coast Swing. I'm Alex Hayden, and Las Vegas plays host to one of our 2 West Coast races this early in the season. The weather is absolutely perfect as the teams prep for this very fast 1.5-mile racetrack. Handling is going to be the big talk this weekend. Who can keep their car wound up the most? This package changes the feel at a lot of racetracks, but Las Vegas has turned into an almost wide-open track where center handling throughout the corner is key. Drivers are going to be talking about trying to maintain momentum like we're back in Daytona, and tire management is going to be another thing to watch due to the load in the corner. It's going to come down to who can keep the rear tires gripped up on corner exit without sliding.
So, can thank Adam on that part of it, because that's actually about as truthful as it's going to get, honestly, especially tonight, especially in these cars. I think it's going to throw a huge curveball at things, and a lot of guys, like I said, this is the time where I believe a lot of people should be on, and I think this is one of those things where this is going to be kind of a pain. A lot of guys I don't think are going to understand.
Here we go. Just like any other. Let's see how those tires last.
Whoa, alright, that's a great way to start now. So it's definitely been a while since we've been in these cars. I've never ran in Los Angeles. This is definitely for me. I know it's wide open unless you get the traffic. You kind of have to let off the gear with the landing of 22 cars. So that would break mildly happen on most of the cars. Just so you can kill the car in front of you, so you can kill the wall. I don't know. I really don't understand that. Definitely one of my better tries. Welcome, you Greg, to the stream chat, buddy. So this is kind of the reason why I wanted people to get on. I'm here. Oh my God.
Clear.
Kind of why I thought everyone should get on relatively soon, especially for warm up. I don't know my personal like to get my girlfriend gets out of work tonight, but it's just a warm up for a field. 12 races. 12 races, 3 times 4, like I said earlier. 3 times 4 equals 12. There's 4 categories, 3 selections from each. They will go in order: mandatory A all the way through 4 times, mandatory B all the way through 4 times, and mandatory C, and that's how we end it. No playoffs, straight up points, kind of like what ended in the 2003 Racing Cup Series with the next on the Chase, which is an absolute mistake. But I would rather have the
Got
Chase.
one left.
I'd rather have the Chase stadium than the playoffs.
Clear.
NASCAR, particularly NASCAR. So really, not much different on this track. It started off with
Alright, looks like we got a tire down here. Take it easy.
About as easy as I remembered.
I found a silver ring and put it on my finger. I picked up my guitar and played it for the reaper.
So Blue, my only request is obviously don't say anything. People that want to know would be online, or you know, that kind of thing. Let's change it up a little bit. Kansas wasn't really much different than Vegas on this game. Obviously the racing line's a little bit different. But
We're here at Kansas Speedway for this weekend's, well, I guess I'll just say it. We're here for practice for this weekend's Bushy McBush Race 400. This name comes from a fan contest to name the race at the stake of Bush's branding. Kansas provides some great racing with their progressive 17 to 20 degree banking, giving drivers plenty of options. This marks the 20th straight year we've returned to Kansas. This mile-and-a-half D-shaped oval has put on some great races in the past, and this weekend should be no different. With the progressive banking, we'll see some drivers elect to run up by the wall, and some try to paint the white line along the bottom. Today's practice will allow drivers to see which they prefer and fine-tune their cars to work the best for that line.
ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. I will say, I definitely did not know that is why they named this race the Bushy McBush race was a fan contest due to Bush's sponsorship. I would have never gotten that. I'm just going to be completely honest with you.
Stay consistent.
I just thought it was because they literally just had nothing else better to name this for. I definitely don't remember Kansas. I know Vegas is wide open. Kansas, I really don't remember. I think it is. I just feel like the Highline. I think the Highline is definitely faster than this race. If I'm not mistaken. Granted, I'm not stiff steering. I'm clicking steering. Just because I'm on the course to the system. It's a little bit harder to keep it straight. Let's see if I can stiff steer here. Hold it down a little bit, but I kept it. I'd say average 173, 172 and a half. I wasn't in 172. So I'm kept it last time I did it. Stiff steer 3 and 4. Alright, I would definitely say about 173. That's not your average speed. So I stayed before. Minor second. Oh, wow. Okay. I would definitely say about 173, 173 and a half, half a quarter. So still a wide open track. 435, a little bit slower. Oh! So, yeah, not a whole lot that I don't remember here. So I just get the ball, go wide open, and not banking it, how this track is laid out. Then again, the different type of cars also play a huge factor. The 22 cars, you definitely can't do that. You just can't. There's reasons for that, but
Bring us through this time. That one down.
oh, I actually went all the way around that time. I do not know what song I'm listening to. Will It Rain, Bruno Mars. That's a hard pass. So Kansas was alright. Vegas and Kansas, definitely wide open tracks. I definitely couldn't remember Kansas. I will say. I guess let's take us to Texas. Because I absolutely despise that track.
They say everything's bigger in Texas, and that applies to the pressure of the playoffs. I'm Alex Hayden, welcoming you to the Texas Motor Speedway. With just 4 races left in the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs, who comes out of Texas locked in? Who comes out feeling good? And who's going to Kansas with a chip on their shoulder? Today's practice gets us started. With a slightly less chaotic group of races this round, Texas will be crucial for ensuring the next races are less stressful. Drivers are going to be looking to bank big points this weekend to try to cement themselves into that top 4 to go fight for a championship later this year. We'll be on top of that story all weekend, but for now, the cars are fired and practice is about to get underway.
I run full loose LSA.
We're just looking for good, consistent run here, driver.
Granted, this is a completely different car, so this might be a bad idea. So let's see what happens, shall we? Track definitely feels a lot more narrow than this car. Try to stiff steer here. Stiff steering and click steering are clicking is when you basically can't move straight. You just constantly click, just keep triggering it to the left, and you constantly hit the edge of the controller. And the reason for click steering is just because you always obviously click against the controller, which is super fast to control. I have had control over the side pistons that I'm turning on. Stiff steering is where you're able just to hold the ammo stick in a certain position on your own and just guide it without having to let go and you don't lift your fingers or correct it using your finger on the inside. People are like, oh, that can't be that hard. Well, unless you played this game, specifically this game, it's pretty complicated. Majority of this league cannot. It's not a bad thing. It's not an insult. It's just these cars and how the tracks are, how the cars, especially the 22 cars, especially in the draft, how the drivers around you, surrounding you, from your 2x2 or 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide, or maybe even 6 wide a few times. It's really hard to keep your confidence in the fact of stiff steering, because once light tap, you're guaranteed to jerk the car one way or another if you're stiff steering. So it's not a bad thing if you can't stiff steer. Super speedways, it's really hard on this game, especially when you're getting pushed. Just because you don't know what the car behind you is going to do, especially if you're tandem drafting, you're side by side, 2x2 or 3x3. It's really hard that just because you don't know everyone else is doing. So you just split steer just to try to keep it straight as best as you can. You have faster reaction when you split steer, but stiff steering just does make it faster. It's usually the way to go all alone. Kind of like how I am right now. I don't know if I'll catch these 4 cars. I might, just because the AI was absolutely just terrible. If I can catch them, I would love that, just to see how I can handle the traffic. But I don't know. I just know, oddly enough, every time we practice offline, the AI on NASCAR 5, whenever we practice, would tandem draft, like, using 4, kind of like what these guys are doing now. They would run the highlights inch to wall. And these guys aren't necessarily going that severe, but they are kind of enough to where it's like, I really wish you guys could draft. I don't know if oh wow, that other AI is going to slow them up tremendously. That is interesting to see. But if I can get to them before they get to them other 2 and make out 5 cars, man, that would be wonderful, because I definitely don't do that. I don't think that's really 6. Oh, yeah, so I'm gonna put off.
Got one left. Clear all around.
Racing in this car, that was brakes. They definitely spin easy, that's for sure. Pack racing is just like
Car right. Clear.
I got like 779. I can definitely
Clear.
draft with that one. That's not
Clear.
So proves to be a little bit tighter, especially if able to stay in the gas. A little bit tighter in the draft. You definitely feel it in Texas. For sure. I was surprised by that. Stenhouse just did not let off the gas. So that was interesting. So should find another shake and bake track. I guess I'll make that Homestead, I guess. I'll start doing what would be considered bumper run tracks.
Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway. I'm Alex Hayden, and in 2003, Homestead saw a repave that took the banking from a flat 6 degrees to a computer-designed progressive concept of 18 to 20 degree variable banking. It's led to some of the best racing we've ever seen in NASCAR and continues to impress. At first look, Homestead may appear like a simple oval, but the variety of the banking creates multiple lanes that change throughout the race, creating a lot of different options for the drivers. Being able to roll the center at this track is crucial as to not hinder the exit speed and kill your straightaway momentum. We'll see who tunes their car to run up by the wall and who prefers to run the bottom here in practice.
Full loose, I'll say.
All right, run starts now. Stay focused, stay consistent.
see what happens. Definitely one of my least favorite tracks of all time on this game. This is Raptor Dog Team New Hampshire, Sonoma. It's interesting how faster you go. So, we learned about 6-7 mile an hour faster this time. A lot faster. Well, this should almost be a 31. Are you kidding me? 32. Oh, so. Like extra 2 or 3 mile an hour in turn 1. So, and who knows that the few tracks I've practiced at, 4 tracks, Vegas, Kansas, Texas, and said, who knows if we'll even get any of these 2? Oh, that's slowed way down way too much. About 2 or 3 mile an hour slow. I was making this. Ouch. Oh, 31,900 though. Definitely isn't faster. That's tragic. So definitely not as terrible as I remember. It's definitely not as bad as Gen 7s are. My old buddy last year. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know who's. If I can get a party chat started in our group chat. Start a new party. So those tracks were definitely a lot easier than I definitely recall. Gosh, I definitely don't miss coming here. I mean, we still do with 22 cars, but.
Alex Hayden here, welcoming you to the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Cup Series practice of the upcoming road course race. 2021.
So, first thing is never, ever run LSA at a road course. We're going to try between stable news.
Here we go. Just like any other. Let's see how
Um,
those tires last.
What in the world? That's where it starts. I've never practiced it. So, people are like, hey, never done that. Holy cow, that gives you terrible speed coming through that. Okay, I should have taken the red best line a lot more seriously than I did. Alright, so we're gonna do something here. And that is definitely not run between loose and stable. That is definitely run stable.
Here we go.
So
Just
that's
like any other.
the thing.
Let's see how those tires last.
I forgot how terrible the brake settings are on these cars. Like, oh my goodness gracious me. So for someone who used to be amazing at this track back in the day, many moons ago, when I mean moons ago, I mean like season 3.5. When I say 3.5, I mean half of season 4. Half of season 4 was the Gen 7 cars. I used to be great here. I don't remember how I used to be so good here. I don't think I was good here. I used to win here. Like I dominated this track. Like I have multiple wins at this very track. And like looking around now, like where did I get that? Because good lord. To be fair, I think some of my that's another unfortunate sensitive subject for me. That was a record-setting year in season 2. I had 7 wins in a Toyota that season, and that was the most Toyota wins in a season until season 8 Tanner broke it with me. So yeah, that kind of damn good. There's not many records I have left. Multiple consistent weeks. I think it was 50. That's one. Whoa! Busher in front of me. Yeah.
Stay right. All clear.
Oh my goodness.
Got one left. All clear.
Oy vey. Oy vey. Brake back into this car. I don't even think that's good. Definitely riding the struggle bus here. This is. Nice. This is just. Santa Monica. Hell no. Oh God.
Clear, clear, clear.
Oh.
Looks like we got a tire down here. Take it easy.
I didn't even see the 12 cars. I would have hit him if I saw him. I didn't even see him. All I seen was the white car.
Will you hold the line when every one of them is giving up and giving in? Tell me, in this house of mine, nothing ever comes without a consequence of cost. Tell me, will the stars align? Will heaven step in? Will it save us from our sin? Will it? Cause this house of mine stands strong. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. Just another product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. And you're standing on the edge, face up, cause you're a natural. I've been in heart of stone. You gotta be so cold to make it in this world. Yeah, you're a natural. Living your life control. You gotta be so cold. Yeah, you're a natural. Will somebody let me see the light within the dark trees shadowing what's happening?
108.113. That's pretty crazy because my best all time is 108.4, and that's in the Gen 7 cars. So a 108.1 in these cars.
I'm Alex Hayden, welcoming you to the second straight Northeastern race, the Go Bowling at the Glen here in Watkins Glen, New York. From a 1 mile, nearly flat track.
All right, let's get rolling here. Nice, consistent lap.
Bad for me. One hit. Bad for me. AJR weak. Nice one there. What is that positioning? Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, how loud is that? That is a little loud, isn't it? Where's my... Ah! Trying to get my... Okay, there you go. Get my remote to turn down. Another track I have multiple wins at. Track I just love to the heavens. It's just okay. So the Gen 7 car racing line will not work there. Passing car I want the championship in season 1 has been off actually, so that's pretty ironic. I'm not gonna lie. Miley, get out. Dog's like Miley, get out. Not a bad carousel that time. Multiple wins in the league here. Oh, golly! Season 6 and season 7 cars really. Took a heck of an impact there. Sheesh. Alright, not good. That's definitely gonna hurt. This guy's definitely faster on this track. That is for sure. So I might have overestimated. Or underestimated these cars. Didn't touch the grass, thankfully. This would be interesting with AI in front of me. What the brakes are just going to treat it as
Got one left.
driver car.
Clear all around.
Definitely not a 108. 110.0. I guess that's not bad.
Got one right.
Oh.
All clear. One left.
Gosh. That definitely
Still
was
next
a
speed.
stop.
All clear.
Touching the grass. RWR teammate there, Josh. Wondering why teammates support. Yeah, that's do your research on that. Why RWR had 4 cars, 2 of them were Chevy, 2 of them were Ford. You would be amazed why that is. Really weird. Really weird. I was slower to the lap traffic, not even lap traffic, but
Car right. All clear.
Ouch. Honda. Oh, let's see what I can get here. Another RWR car there. Where?
Stay right.
Oh, that killed all
Clear,
the
clear.
Dang it.
Stay right.
This is about a 1096, 1095 finish.
Fluid tire. Let's get it back to pit road.
Both of the tires. So about a 1096 is what I'd say that was. If not a 1095, not terrible. Just ugh. Alright, let's try one more. I used to run here, MSA full loose back in the day.
We're here at Richmond Raceway in Richmond, Virginia to close out our round of short tracks before heading to Talladega. I'm Alex Hayden, and this track has been known to produce some of the
Great.
We're just looking
shoot.
for good, consistent
Darn it.
run here, driver.
Nope. I'm not going to track. I'm going to put in my. Is that what it is? Okay, let me put in my Gen 7 setup. Gen 7 setups.
We're just looking for good, consistent run here, driver.
Decently worked on these cars. What am I listening to? Get dislike strong.
Clear all around.
Yikes! This car is terrible here. Okay, so we are gonna go to the garage. Jeez. All right. Let's see if stable.
All right, let's get rolling
helps.
here. Nice, consistent lap.
Whoa. Alright, so I'm thinking. Richmond guys.
Now one right. All clear. Now one right. Two on the outside. You're three. All clear.
Whoa, alright, LaJoy. Wow.
One left. Clear, clear, clear.
There you go, buddy. I'll teach you to hit me again. So, not as stupidly easy as I remember.
Car right. Clear all around. Stay left. Clear all around.
Nice,
Tire
Chance.
down.
Nice.
Take it easy. Clear, clear, clear. Car right. Clear, clear, clear. Car right. All clear.
I'm
Car
glad.
right.
So that's on you. So yeah.
There's something I gotta release. This burning fire inside of me. Without the heat, I can't survive. Stoke the flames up into the sky.
So that is a little bit
There's no shame in letting me do what I do. So take
that's how it's gonna be tonight. 12 races, 6 of them will be 2021s, 6 of them will be 2022s. Did a little bit of work on the 2021s just to see what it's like, to give myself a little bit of remembrance. I'm not very confident. I don't know how the rest of the field's gonna do. I think it will be a little rough, but I think we will definitely make it through. I think we'll be all right. I think we can get through this together. And who knows? Maybe we'll figure this out, and we can pull this out. So yeah. So that yeah, that'll definitely be it for the end of the endurance warm-up. Thank you guys for those who have watched, those who will watch in the future, and we will definitely be back live tonight at 9:30 for the endurance challenge itself. 12 races. AA, AAA, BBB, CCC, those are the voting options. We will start with 21 shake, 21 bump, 22 shake, 22 bump in order. AAA, BBB, CCC, those are your 12 races. No playoffs, straight up points. Points will not be updated to Facebook or PlayStation chat. They will just be posted at the end when we find out who the champion is. The winner overall tonight will start Season 10, which is tomorrow night, with 10 playoff points. Tomorrow night is Season 10, Week 1. Contracts, remember, they started this season. Next year they will be a little bit different, though. They'll be full season contracts and not like only a few race contracts. And that'll be tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern, Saturday. But tonight, make sure to check us out, and we'll see you guys then. It's been fun. We learned quite a lot today.